Today on Horner Sunday Kitchen, we're making eggplant pizzas. I know, it's not a common thing. It really isn't. But when you fry up an eggplant and use it as the bottom crust, it's magical. It really is. If you prepare the eggplant right. And I'm gonna teach you how to prepare the eggplant right today. So what you're gonna need is, of course, an eggplant. And I already promised my wife I would refrain from making eggplant jokes, okay? So, you need eggplant, of course, for eggplant pizza, and then you need some panko breadcrumbs. You're gonna need some pizza sauce. You're gonna need some flour, all right? And egg and a little bit of milk. That's all you're gonna really need, and some cheese, and some cheese, of course, because you have to have cheese on pizza, right? So you're gonna need cheese. All this other stuff is just extra, okay? Because I like a lot of different things on my pizza, and of course, we are gonna feel a little wild because the Traditionalist is up in Washington, still waiting for a baby to be born, by the way. The baby is not born yet. I'm just impatient, and she's stubborn, or he's stubborn. I don't know what it is. So, but I'm feeling a little wild, so I got a little bit of pineapple and a little bit of ham. I'm gonna show you how to make a proper ham and pineapple pizza today on Horner's Sunday Kitchen. You don't want to miss this episode. Stay tuned. All right, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take this eggplant and see this the top, it's the stem, right? All right, so you're gonna slice that off. Slice it off of there, okay? You're not gonna need that, so of course I missed. I am not good at basketball. I used to be all right at basketball, but I haven't played since I broke my leg in Korea playing basketball. So I haven't really played. I used to play on the ship, but okay. So I got this potato peeler, and what I do, you want to take the skin off, okay? Some people don't take all the skin off. I take the skin off, okay? So, and you just want to peel it. I know I peel weird. A lot of people just all right. I don't do that. All right, I bring it to me. Okay, so I peel this, and when you peel this, it's very important for eggplant. Eggplant has a liquid in it that is very bitter, okay? So you're gonna wanna take this, and that's what this paper towel is out for, okay? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this and throw this stuff away, the peelings, and I guarantee I make this in the wastebasket. So yeah, because I'm not gonna pick up all that. So, and I'll pick that up later. My wife's not here, so I have to pick it up. So, all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, lay it out like that. Now, there's two different ways you can cut this. All right, you can cut slices like this, and I try to be very consistent in the thickness. All right, you can cut it like this if you want little individual round pizzas, or you can cut it like this. And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna cut it both ways. These are just bigger slices of pizza, you know. So if I have my grandkids over here, first of all, I don't know if they eat eggplant pizza. Maybe tomorrow, you know, maybe when they do come over, maybe we will try it. And actually, we're probably just gonna do a ciabatta bread. I bought some ciabatta bread at HEB today, and so I decided we'll probably just make it out of ciabatta bread tomorrow. So because pizza is the most important meal of the day, right? Oh, that's breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That's what I meant. That's what I really meant. All right, so then next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take this and you're gonna put it right on the paper towels. And you're gonna leave it here for a half an hour. You're gonna leave it here for a half an hour, and then I'm gonna show you the paper towels in a half an hour. I'll show you the paper towels in a half an hour, and you can see the liquid that came out. It's kind of off colored. It's really, you'll see, trust me, okay? So I'm gonna put that on here, and then you cover it and pat it down. All right, so then we'll be back in a half an hour. I'll see you in a half an hour. All right, so we're back in a half an hour. I'll see you in a half an hour. All right, so then we'll be back in a half an hour. I'll see you in a half an hour. All right, so then we'll be back in a half an hour. I'll see you in a half an hour. All right, while that is drawing the juices, the bitter juices out of the eggplant, what we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare our coating for it, okay? So, I made that. That's all right, so 1 egg, and then I'm out of milk because my wife's gone, and I need milk for her to make lattes every morning for her. So she loves her lattes, and I'm good with that. I love making her lattes every morning and everything. But she's gone, and I don't use milk in my coffee. I use half and half or heavy whipping cream. So what I'm doing here is I did some heavy whipping cream. You can do milk, you can do heavy whipping cream, you can do half and half, you can do soy milk if you're into that. I'm not. But just beat this up, right, to put on your eggplant. And then what I did is I got a gallon little thing here, little bag here, and I'm gonna pour it right into it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna seal that up, of course. Seal that up and then set it aside for later, right, when the eggplant's done. And then I'm gonna put the eggplant in there before I bread it, okay? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put probably about a half a cup. Let's do a half a cup. Let's start with a half a cup, and that's a third of a cup. So we're gonna use a quarter cup. We're gonna do 2 quarter cups. You know, my cadets are taking the STAR test this week, so they know that 1/4 plus 1/4 equals, you guessed it, 1/2. That's awesome. All right. So about a half a cup. You don't need much, okay? We're not overly breading these, okay? I'm trying to make a pizza that's as keto friendly as possible, but you got to have a little crunch to it, right? So, and then I'm gonna add about a half a cup of panko breadcrumbs also, okay? And these are Japanese style panko. Panko makes it crisp. They make it really crisp. You can put this in a fried chicken and it makes it extra crispy, like KFC's extra crispy is panko. Okay, and I got the Italian, since I'm making pizza, I decided to go with Italian flavor. So you can smell the basil in there and the oregano and all that. So that's what I did. And then you can just stir it around with your fingers, or if you're proper, and you know I'm not, I use my hands. All right. So, and then that's it. You can add, I'm gonna add, I got this hot powder, and you know the Traditionalist is up in Washington, so I'm gonna add some hot to it. So, shout out to the cadets that I took powder to this week, and they tried a little bit at school, and just to see if it was hot, just a little bit, and they said it was hot, so they took it home and they've been using it. So, and then that's it right there. That's it. We are prepped to go. We are ready to go. I have the oil in the pan, and here in about 5 or 10 minutes, when I take these off, take the paper towels off that, then I'll turn the oil on and we'll be good to go. Don't forget to preheat the oven to about 425, because you want to blast it with heat. You don't want it in there for very long. So all you're doing basically at that point is melting the mozzarella cheese on top. So that's what we're gonna do here in a minute. As soon as this is done, it'll probably be about 15 minutes, which will be just like that for you guys. So, okay? So I'll see you in, all right, here we go. We're gonna take this off, and look at that. Look at that. It just looks bitter, doesn't it? It really does. So you take it, do it for half an hour, just put it in there, you know. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these directly, just plop them right in the bag. Just put them right in the bag. I cut that one really thin. I'm not gonna do that one, and I'm not gonna do that one either. I screwed those up. Don't do that, don't do that. All right, so there we go. And I was gonna do this video last night, but I got invited to go see a couple of my prior cadets. Her grandma died, so she was at a memorial service, but her loyal boyfriend called me up and said, please come up here and see while we're in town from Tennessee. So I got a chance to go see them, and they weren't stellar cadets when they were cadets for us, right? They didn't wear a uniform every week or anything like that, but they were always good. So I went up and saw them, and it was an honor to even go up there. It was awesome. So I got to see them, and they're doing really well. And a shout out to them, Katie and Gabe. I miss you, and I wish the best for you. And you know how to get a hold of me if you ever need anything. And today we had STAR testing, and the other cadets went out and played basketball, so I got to watch them all play basketball, and that was fun. That was fun. So, and I like to talk a little mess. So, look at that. That's just, you don't want that. You don't want to eat that. That's not good. So that's what I was talking about, bitter. Okay, I already turned that on. Okay, so you want to coat all of them, but not too much. I mean, it doesn't have to sit there in the bag forever. I mean, it can sit in there for hours if you want, and put it in the fridge or whatever you want to do. So, but I am in a hurry. I'm hungry. Here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to just pat this. We're going to take this, and the oil's getting hot. So while the oil's getting hot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bread these. I'm just going to put them right there. They've been in the sauce and everything. So you just put them and just get the breading on them and just get them ready to plop in there. So, and I have this. If you don't have one of these, and I always put parchment paper on my sheet pans, so that way it cuts down on scrubbing those things when they come out of the oven. Always do that as often as you can, okay? Sometimes I forget, but that's only like 1% of the time because I'm the one that does the dishes. So I don't want to have to do any extra, right? So, and this is gonna be crunchy because it is panko breadcrumbs. So just put it in there, pat it down. I just press it on there, and it goes really nice. So, and you're gonna have some thicker pieces. Try to cut them as even as possible. And the reason being is you want them all to cook evenly. You want them to all cook evenly. You don't want one that's over soggy or because or too crisp even, so you don't want that either. So just try to cut them as evenly as possible. That's why I threw those away. And it's only me, like I said, it's only me eating. So it's not like I'm gonna be able to eat, well, I probably could, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna eat all of these. So, but you can't just make half an eggplant, right? So, God, I don't even know how my wife knows the eggplant jokes anyways. Our generation doesn't know that. She's so lame. I love her though. She's much too good for me, that's for sure. Do I get points for that? I hope I do. All right, so you just sat there and watched me bread all of these. I'm sorry. So anyways, and that's all the breading you need. It actually turned out pretty good. I have some extra in there, but that's cheap. So just throw it away. All right, so I'm gonna move you over here so you can see it frying up. All right, so I'll see you in a minute. All right, here we are. We're over here, and we are going to add these. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful thing right there. Look at that. Right? All right, and we're gonna do we'll do a round 1-2. There you go. How about that? How about that? That looks good, doesn't it? That is the money shot I'm talking about. Tongs out of the dishwasher. And what we're going to do is bring these over here and put them, we're going to put them right back on the tray that we just took them off of, okay? So, because we're going to bake them. We got to bake them. Oh, it smells so good. You can smell the Italian seasoning in there, so that's wonderful. All right, I'm gonna fry these up, probably about 2 minutes on each side. I'm not gonna have you stick around for that, though. I'm gonna speed you up a little bit. I'm gonna put you on a little bit of a time warp, so we don't waste your time. All right, it's ready to assemble and bake. All right, I got this cheese here. It's a 6 cheese blend, so I sound very sophisticated, but everybody that knows me knows I am not gonna get sophisticated ever. Even if I had $1 million, AMC to the moon, right? I'm still not gonna be any more sophisticated than I am right now. So, but all it is a mix. It's an HEB blend, all right? That's what it is. That's as sophisticated as I get, is a pre-shredded blend of 6 different cheeses: mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, Asiago, Fontino, and Romano cheese. It sounded really good, so I got it, right? It's right here. All right, I got some pineapple, I got some bacon, and I have some mushrooms, all right? And then I have some pepperoni, of course, some jalapenos. I think I did it right. Of course, some ham for the pineapple, and then some salami. All right, I got some salami here. It goes good with the mushrooms and the pepperoni. So we're gonna do a little bit of different stuff here because I love pizza. Pizza is the most versatile. I could eat pizza every day, every meal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put some sauce right on to these. Okay. So right onto these, I'm gonna put some sauce in there. I am going to change it up for the Hawaiian pizza, and I'm gonna show you why, all right? Because I think a Hawaiian needs something extra, okay? So I'm gonna just slop some on all these, because this is, and I use the same pizza sauce every time, and I'll tell you why, and then you'll say, wow, he really isn't sophisticated at all. This is the closest to Little Caesars as I can get, right? And I really do. And I'm not cheap, I swear. I really love Little Caesars sauce. I really do. All right. I know it's cheap pizza. I know it is, but it's roasted garlic pizza sauce from HEB. All right. It's cheap pizza sauce, but it is, oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay. So with the Hawaiian pizza, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour a little bit of this in here, right, in a bowl, and then I'm going to add. I know this is gonna freak a little people a little bit out, but I'm going to add a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's into it. All right, a little bit of maybe just a tablespoon in there, right, and I'm gonna mix it up. All right, I think it's important. I think it's important to put into the sauce, and then I'm gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna put it right on this bad boy. These are gonna be my Hawaiians. Okay, and I can smell that already. I just think if you're gonna do a Hawaiian pizza, you have to have a little bit of barbecue sauce in the pizza sauce. That just might be me. I don't know, but I really, and I'm sorry, and I'll probably get some people saying, what are you thinking? But I really do. Here they are. These are the Hawaiian, right? I like pineapple on my pizza. I'm sorry, and I'm coming out, and I am saying it to the world. I do like pineapple on my pizza. All right, I do. Not all the time. Okay, I'm not a every time. But I do. I like a pineapple pizza. It gives you the sweet and the salty and it's just I like it. I really do. I'm sorry. And if you don't like it, then I'll make one for you. I'll make you a different flavored one here in a second. Okay. So then I cut up. This is just ham from the store, from the deli section. All right. This isn't anything fancy. I actually cut it up myself and everything. Yeah, I did. So, and I'll use the leftovers in omelets, and it'll be no big deal. So, all right, so there you go. And you can add a little bit of bacon. You know why? Because bacon's good. Bacon's good. I feel like I'm gonna go to a luau or something. This is gonna be amazing. All right, so, and of course, anybody that knows me, we gotta throw a jalapeno on them for flavor also. So, all right, then we're gonna make a pepperoni. Of course, the traditional pizza. We gotta have pepperoni on there. And then of course, we're gonna have just a couple pepperoni ones. And then we're gonna add a salami to one. All right, we're We can put salami on one of these and then a pepperoni right in the middle, pepperoni on this one. Just go wild, right? Just go wild. Then we're gonna have a little pepperoni on this one. And then, oh, gotta put a jalapeno right on there. Jalapeno, there we go. All right, then we're gonna put some mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I really do love mushrooms, so. But you can assemble them the way you want to. It's up to you. I mean, you can even just do a cheese one. So, or if you don't like red sauce, make an Alfredo sauce. Have some chicken, you know? Put some chicken on there. It's a chicken garlic Alfredo. You can't go wrong with that. That would be just awesome. So, okay, here we go. The pineapple is the final touch, all right? Especially with the jalapeno on there, it's gonna be amazing. It is, and the bacon, oh my goodness. You guys that don't like it, then I'm sorry. You don't know what you're missing out on, all right? So, I'm sorry. One day you're gonna try it, and you're gonna like it, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I wasted all this time being a hater, and I should have been. So, but that's all right. You know what? It's never too late. It's never too, oh, that's pepperoni. Okay, you know what? Try it. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Why not? Why not? Why not? All right, then the blend of cheese. We're gonna put cheese on it because I love cheese. Everybody loves cheese. Well, 95% of the people love cheese. 95% of the people think that is the most essential food. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna just slop it on there, and we're gonna bake it at 425 for about, I would say about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes, and then we'll pull them out and pull it out of the oven and pull this eggplant out, and we are going to sample it, and it is going to be so good. So good. All right, just try to get the cheese on there instead of on the pan as much as you can. It's gonna melt. It's gonna be just absolutely wonderful. Oh, wow. That's the first time the actual cheese worked out at the same amount. See, look at that. That's perfect. All right. So, all right, I'm gonna throw it in the oven, and then we'll be back for the tasting. All right, we're gonna do the tasting, all right? So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, I really don't know what you're holding out for. So do that. And hit that notification bell so you're notified when my son posts another video. First of all, I'd like to do a shout out to my granddaughter, Freya. She calls me Papa, and every time she sees my videos, she's like, Papa, Papa, Papa. She is just the cutest thing in the world. Hi, Freya, how you doing? All right, so these are it. This is it right here. Look at that. With the pineapple on it, the jalapeno, the traditional one. If you don't like the the pineapple, don't eat it. But don't be a hater. All right? Don't be a hater on my pineapple pizza, okay? All right? A lot of people like it. A lot of people like it. So, I'd also like we're gonna do pizza tomorrow with my grandkids. They don't like eggplant. So I bought a ciabatta bread today, a little square ciabatta bread. We're gonna cut that in half, throw some pizza sauce on that, do a traditional like a pepperoni. They don't like the mushrooms and onions and stuff like that. So we're just gonna do traditional tomorrow night. But you know what? These are great. Or some French bread. Landed perfect. I stuck the landing. 10.0, right? All right, so, all right. I also want to give a shout out to my cadets at the school that are the subscribers, that they watch the videos every week. Even the ones that said the other day when I wore shorts that my legs looked like uncooked chicken. I forgive you. I forgive you. Uncooked chicken, really. So, all right, I'm gonna go in for the taste here. I'm gonna do the pepperoni and the jalapeno one, okay? I'm gonna do that. Oh my goodness. I know I say this all the time, but you really gotta try this. That is amazing. And it's healthy, all right? It's got cheese, it's got a jalapeno on it, it's got pepperoni, it's eggplant. The only thing that's really not healthy about it is you fried it up you know? That's just, you fried it up, but oil really isn't that bad for you. It's olive oil. So, and the breading, the jalapeno was good. Oh my goodness, that's good. So, all right, that's it for Warner's Sunday Kitchen this week. Stay tuned next week. All right, until next time, I miss you already.